Hi, Jan. How are you doing today?
Yeah, fine, thanks. Weather is not very good, but I manage.
Hopefully
So
it
I'm
improves.
good.
One thing to remind all our viewers here is that we do have this live streamed up on YouTube, and also there's another section that we can see it on the restream. There are questions that you can ask on YouTube of Jan at the end of the session. We will get to them we'll have a Q&A on that whole session. So please join in, chat over there, and I'll actually be trying to answer some questions if there's anything out there as we go. With that, I'm going to turn this over to Jan, and hopefully everything works well. We can share your screen. We can see some slides. I see some slides up there, so it looks great. Jan, it is all yours.
Thanks for the warm introduction. I am very honored to be with you. Today's my topic is about testing in AI. I have been testing for a little bit less than 30 years for now. I am a programmer because I have a master's degree in computer science, but all my work I have been testing. Test automation, especially load testing, is my cup of tea. So when I started to look at ChatGPT, I thought, what could I do with this tool? And now I am going to share some of my thoughts with you. So first of all, ChatGPT, because I will be fixing ChatGPT. You can use other tools that are similar. I will be talking about large language model tools, because these tools are easiest to use, because there is no big threshold when you start to use these tools. And ChatGPT in its name has chat. Chat meaning dialogue, meaning talking, meaning listening, meaning writing. So chatting with artificial intelligence, chatting with a tool. So ChatGPT is good in generating texts. So remember, if you want to read text, if you want to prepare some code, some analysis, this sort of stuff, ChatGPT is good with that. If you want to work with pictures, videos, data, especially numbers, ChatGPT is not good with that. So ChatGPT is good in answering questions, solving problems. So you write and ChatGPT answers. Probably most of you have tried ChatGPT and you know what I am talking about. But ChatGPT is also good in assistance in data analysis and in coding, meaning you provide data and ChatGPT reads the data, analyzes and prepares some text based on the data you have provided. So these are main general features of ChatGPT. And ChatGPT has also some limitations, because it's only a tool. It's a tool. You have to use it in proper way. You have to know its limitations, because if you try to use it outside of its limitations, you will get bad results. Probably you have heard about hallucinations. Yeah. So ChatGPT and LLMs do not always provide 100% accurate answers. So you always have to check, because sometimes, or maybe usually, you can just copy and paste the answer, for example, a piece of text or a piece of code, and use it. But it's better to read it, because your mileage may vary, actually. So ChatGPT has also limitations in understanding of the context and specifics of the problems. Why? It's because ChatGPT only knows what was in the internet. Yeah, ChatGPT was fed, you can think about that it was fed the contents of the internet. For from the beginning now up till April 2023, as far as I remember. And these contents of the internet were analyzed and were modeled in this large language model. So there are many problems which ChatGPT will not help you with. For example, if you have specific or data which is not public, or text which are not public, they were not fed into ChatGPT, and you cannot you cannot use this data. You cannot ask ChatGPT about this data. Of course, there are additional tools based on OpenAI ChatGPT. You can provide your own context, your own data, your own documents, and let ChatGPT analyze it. For example, our company provided ChatGPT with a price list, and now you can ask about prices of our training courses. So that's how it works. But generally, only the more general the question is, the better the answer will be. So know your limitations. Know the limitations of ChatGPT. Okay, and know as well, especially if you work for a corporation, that you may have some troubles with using of AI, for example, data leaks. And know that in some instances, ChatGPT learns from you. So, for example, if you provide it with a piece of code or a piece of documentation, it may be used for further learning of ChatGPT. So if you are not allowed to use your proprietary data or proprietary texts documentation, it's better to not use it with ChatGPT. So general questions are okay, but providing ChatGPT with your specific project documents or specific code may not be okay with your corporation, within your corporation. So remember about data leaks. The second problem is IP rights, because as far as I know, and I asked a colleague of mine, a lawyer dealing with IP rights, and she said that there are no IP rights for what ChatGPT or generally AI produces. So, for example, when you are a tester, automation tester, and you should write test automation script during your work, and when you ask ChatGPT, please write a script testing such and such page, it's feasible. I will show you that you can do that. The IP rights, the rights for this piece of code are non-existing. So you have to take this piece of code, you have to incorporate it in your work and tell it that it's your work, because there are no IP rights for AI produced text or code. And further troubles are ecology, because maybe not. You have thought that like in Kubernetes, like in Azure or AWS and such cloud services, ChatGPT is also a cloud service. But there is, I think, a couple of percent of today's usage of current electricity is only for AI. So using AI leaves CO2 footprint. Remember that. So if you think about ecology, maybe you should think about first about other types of systems, and if they are not good enough for you, then you should switch to AI. And costs as well, because if you want to use if you want to use virtual machines with AI, it costs several dollars per hour. If you want to buy your cards for your own farms, such cards cost thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. So using AI is not cheap. Okay, so remember, AI, ChatGPT can do some or more, a lot of good for you and your work and your project, but there are some limitations, as I said earlier, and there are some troubles you may find as well. So, okay. And yeah, probably you think whether ChatGPT will take your job or not. So let's look at what ChatGPT thinks about that. During preparations for this talk, I asked, it was DALL-E, for preparing a picture with the title of Utilization of AI in Software Testers Work. Yeah, so DALL-E works preparing a prompt from my text. So my text was utilization of AI in software testers work. Then my text was switched to prompt, and prompt, according to the prompt, this picture was generated. So these pictures on the right-hand side of the slide is generated by AI. But look at the prompt. Prompt is a vector image of a computer monitor showing a software application being tested by AI. Okay, that was my idea. Algorithm with representation of bugs being identified and fixed automatically. So when ChatGPT or DALL-E thinks about utilization of AI in software testers work, AI itself thinks that bugs will be identified and will be fixed automatically. It's like it's half a joke actually, because for now there is no tool, as I'm aware of, which is able to identify and fix bugs automatically. But when I was pondering about whether AI will take my job or not, I thought that not yet, but maybe in some future, testers will not be needed, testers as such. Why? Because the process of producing software will not require quality assurance or quality check. Let me show you something. Yeah, here. Here I have a ChatGPT. Yeah, good. And preparing for other webinar, I needed a simple applications to show the test data preparation for test automation. I have a simple app, web app. I will show you it to you later. But I needed a simple form with some test data. As you can see, first name, middle name, last name, address, date of birth, and I put a prompt, generate Python with Flask, because I work with Python mainly. I know Flask, yeah, called a simple app for training a test automation skill, and app should consist from one form asking for the following data, and entered data should be displayed in alert. Simple logic, yeah. And what have I got? I got pip install Flask. Okay, it's obvious. Then I got a Flask code of the backend of the application. Then I got some template, HTML template. Yeah, it's automatically generated by ChatGPT. And then simple some bullets how to run this application. Yeah. So, and I have copied this code and this code into PyCharm project, and I have run like Python app.py, and it works. Yeah, so I haven't written any single line of code, and I've got a simple application. Okay, it's very simple logic, but did I need to test it? Maybe. Okay, maybe I should have tested, but it generally worked. During my webinar, someone asked about unit test for this application. So I told ChatGPT generate unit test for this application, and I got Python code for unit test. Haven't run them because it was live during webinar, so I don't know if it works. But generally, I have two endpoints, main endpoint and submit endpoint, and I have automatically generated unit test for the simple app with some data and with assertion. Yeah, you know that test automation means automating good or well designed test cases. Yeah, so let me check, because I have some comments related to data leakage. Isn't it true that there is a way to disable data storage by ChatGPT? Yes, of course, it's true. You can disable it, and yes, yeah, it is true. Don't delve it into this subject. You can, but you must remember to do it. Yeah, so I ask of you, all of you, remember to disable usage of your data, or just don't use your data. The next, how will the AI know what is a bug and what is a feature behaving in a custom desired way? Yeah, that's the problem. Maybe it will not know. If you try, I will not show that today, but you may try to design actual test cases with ChatGPT or Copilot. We tried it with ChatGPT, and it more or less works. One of my colleagues tried it with Copilot. The prompt is design test cases for such and such application, and as I said, ChatGPT knows the internet. So if you are testing general e-commerce site, it is feasible. ChatGPT or Copilot can generate test cases. So it will not know whether your test cases are accurate or not, but more or less it will be okay. As I said, you can provide ChatGPT with documents. You can see here this little sign, and if you press it, you can upload your requirements, and you may try to work on these requirements. Yeah, okay, so you got Python code to test the implementation that what the app contained not worked when you actually wanted. Yeah, of course, there are some limitations. I will not comment on that, but you are right. Okay, so going back to my slides. So my thoughts are that now we are indispensable. We as a testers are indispensable, but maybe in some maybe near, maybe not very near future, there may be the people may think out the process of producing applications without testing. Yeah. Okay, there are some codeless or low code web application tools, so maybe they will not need testing. Okay, so next subject I would like to tackle is how to write good prompts. So taking into account what I have said already, you need to describe the context, because when you write a very simple, very short prompt, the answer from ChatGPT may be very, very general. So use punctuation. If you use dot, colons, semicolons, question mark, and so on, ChatGPT can analyze that. You can use bullets. So ChatGPT can see that, can analyze that, and can work more properly on your prompt. It's good to provide examples of the answer. For example, if you want CSV file as an example, you can provide 1 or 2 lines of your CSV file or JSON file or XML file, and then your answer will be according to this template you have provided. Generally, the more text, the better. Yeah, so it's like communicating with people. The more you tell, the more you get. Yeah, the better answers, more accurate answers you will get. Yeah, and my actually preferred way of working with ChatGPT is dialoguing, chatting. Yeah, with him, her, or it. Especially put him, her, or it, and it here, because you may ask ChatGPT if ChatGPT is he, she, or it, and the answer is whatever you like. Yeah, and by the way, ChatGPT, as I said, is good with working with texts. So you may, for example, ask ChatGPT to converse with you in Cockney rhyming slang, or I don't know, other slangs. Yeah. So, and ChatGPT is good with it. It's also fun. So ChatGPT may be he, she, or it for you. It depends on your preferences. But anyway, getting back to the slide. Sometimes what I do, I just ask a question like I would ask my colleague. It may be a short question. I get the answer, and if I don't like the answer, I tell ChatGPT to fix this, fix that, fix what I need to be fixed. And through this dialogue, the answer is more accurate. So you don't need to start with a very detailed description of the context. But if you start, you will have your preferred or better answer faster. Okay, I have a comment. I see that you have to avoid to say please with ChatGPT. The response is not efficient when you are polite. I don't know, really. My first thoughts about that, because I was curious. Should I say please to ChatGPT or not? My thoughts were that if ChatGPT is or has learned through reading internet content, maybe through Stack Overflow and other forums, people usually there use please. Yeah, they are polite. So if I am polite with ChatGPT, will be it will be easier for him, let's say him, for it. For ChatGPT to find the answer within this documents it was learning from. So I was using please and thank you and so on, and it's polite and it's fun and it's good. For example, when I I talk to my computer. Okay, I am a computer guy, and I talk to my computer always. I have been talking to my computer from my first day of my university. So it's not very strange. It was not very strange for me to talk to ChatGPT. Yes, I talk to a computer. I can talk to a software. It's no problem for me. But as far as I know, there is no difference whether you use please or not. So now I am testing using and not using. I've noticed that there are people from Hungary, from Portugal, from Brazil. So remember to talk to ChatGPT in English, because I think 97% of texts used for ChatGPT learning were in English, and there is a difference when you ask ChatGPT in English and in my example in Polish, because I'm from Poland. So first I started to talk with ChatGPT in Polish, and it's okay. It's okay. But during one of the talks with my colleagues, the colleague said, but 97% was English. Let's try if asking the same question in English will be better. And it was. Actually it was. The code provided after English prompt was much better than code provided or code derived from Polish prompt. Okay, I can see comment. I'm considering ChatGPT as my colleague, so I am using please and thank you. Yeah. Okay, so as I said, there is no data whether ChatGPT using please or not using please changes anything in answers of ChatGPT. But my experience is that using English language with prompts, it makes difference. And if you don't know English very well, you can ask or tell ChatGPT to translate the prompt for you. So provide the prompt in your native language, and then translate this prompt to English, and then use English. And it actually worked in one step, because I've made a prompt, translate this prompt into English and execute it. And it did. Yeah. So and result was the same as providing prompt in English. Okay. So this was theory. Let me show. Yeah. Okay. Let me show you some examples. I said ChatGPT is good with text, and code is text. So first scenario I would like to show is I needed to copy load test results from 30 machines, because we were doing such tests for our clients. And I wanted to analyze them on my workstation. So I had 30 machines in the cloud, 30 IPs, and then I needed to have all results in my local workstation. So let's try it. Okay, so I have new conversation with ChatGPT. I will copy the prompt, because the prompt is a little bit long. So generate scripts copying CSV test results from 30 machines of given IPs. Remote machines use Linux OS and can be connected via SSH. And assume that the files are in home directory. They should be stored in the directory as a script. So this is context. Yeah. So I provided context, because if I haven't provided context, I don't know what I would get. Go. So it's, yeah, you probably have heard about live coding on during webinars. So here you have live prompting during webinars. Yeah, so, okay. Yeah, so I have bash script, okay, SCP. And remember what I said about checking the results. You should know at least a little bit of what you're asking ChatGPT about, because I know basics of bash, so I can say that, yeah, I think more or less this this script is okay, except it's not okay. It's completely not okay because my local machine is Windows machine. I haven't written it here, so ChatGPT thought that all machines are Linux. Well, let's fix it. Yeah, it's generating the response. Okay, and then I don't need all this text. I need only the text of the script. So what should I do? Yeah, let's wait. Okay. So I need batch script, Windows batch script. I need Windows batch script. Show me the script only without instructions. Okay. So as you can see, I have forgotten to mention that my local machine is Windows. Now I am getting the script, which is, this version is better, yeah, because it's Windows batch file, okay, and I don't have a little bit of text, but not this excessive instructions which I don't need. And one more thing, I would like to have these machines in a separate IP file, because I am using Ansible and I am using the text files for IPs. So I would like to provide IPs in separate file. Okay, I will give the name of the file. Machines. Okay. So let's go. And I will get probably a revised version of the script. Yeah, so as you can see here, machines, txt, and this is batch file, batch script for downloading from 30 or whatever number I need of machines. All the files will be on my computer. Okay, so this is the first example. As you can see, ChatGPT can help you if you need some technical detail, because my whole problem was load testing and analyzing test data, and AI nowadays is not capable of solving whole problems. So remember, when we will have AI capable of solving whole problems, it will be called artificial general intelligence, AGI. Maybe you've heard about AGI or AGI. however you would like to call it, and people say that Aggie is will be the end of humanity. So, but that's for another time maybe. Okay, so next scenario. Next real life scenario is I needed to analyze error log from my server because we are writing a simple web application, Flask application, and I didn't want to look through this log. So I asked ChatGPT to analyze this log. So let's try that. Okay, I will get new. New conversation. Here I have this sign, and let me. Okay, so it's error log. Okay, I am uploading this error log, and the prompt will be simple: analyze this file. Because I don't know what is in the file. Of course, I know access logs, I know error logs, but I don't. I'm a lazy guy. I don't want to think. So analyze this file. Let's check what I will get. And you can see something's different because now ChatGPT is analyzing, meaning ChatGPT is producing a Python file. It's executing this Python file and after the execution of Python file, the answer is prepared. Okay, so yeah, it's unicorn, so it's Python. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so as you can see, ChatGPT writes some Python scripts for itself, executes this Python on the files you uploaded, and yeah, total number of log entries. Wow. 84,000 entries marked error logs. Okay. So yeah, so I have a very brief analysis of this file, error log, and here you can see this is file read displaying. Okay, so it read 500 lines first, and I should have. Oh yeah, there is a second. There is a second code. These are Python codes ChatGPT generated itself and run against the file I uploaded. So yeah, so this is a JSON with the answer. I can drill down, for example, error count. I would, for example, analyze, or please analyze the errors, and yeah, and so on and so on. You can chat with ChatGPT and ask questions, but remember there is some context length, and ChatGPT will start to forget what you talked about in the beginning of the conversation. So you cannot chat with ChatGPT like you do it with people. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I have some application errors, resource limitations, some external problems with external dependencies, configuration issues, and so on and so on. So here you have analysis of the error log file. But beware, as I said, now ChatGPT knows my error log, and if there are if there is sensitive data in this error log, you should not, or I should not have uploaded it. Okay. Okay. So Yeah, as you can see, this is very simple. I have started working with ChatGPT on June last year, and first of all, I have started using it with my everyday tasks, like preparing dinner. Yeah, there's some recipes, like where sometimes I don't Google answers, I ask ChatGPT for the answers. It works. So if you're afraid to use it at work, you can start using ChatGPT with your private life, and it generally works. Of course, you have to check the answers, because if ChatGPT will tell you to put your house on fire, because this is the easiest way to earn money through, the scenario. So don't do it. Okay. And do we have time? Yeah. Okay. I have a little bit of time, so I will show you actual test automation. ChatGPT can write test automation scripts. So let's assume that I need to write a script in Python with Playwright, which automates the steps of a test case on a specific page. Okay, so I have a very simple page I prepared. You can use it. It's called anticaptcha.amberteam.pl. So this is a couple of simple pages for learning test automations. Test automation with it was whatever. So let's take one of these exercises. My preferred is 3 buttons. So here you have a implement test automation that executes the following test case. Yeah, it's press button B1, B2, B2, and then check solution. Let's try it. B1, B2, B2, and then check solution. Okay, good answer. Okay, so I will ask ChatGPT to write this test script for this page. Okay, actual test script with locators, with all the stuff you need to run this test automation. So I need a link. Okay, and I need new conversation. Write test automation script for page up. Steps. And I have press B1 button, press B2, and press B2 button. Okay, press B1 button, press B2 button, press B2 button, press check solution. Okay, and as you can see, I am providing the link here. So what ChatGPT should do, it should access the link, it should download HTML or whatever is under this page, find locators, and then produce a script. I forgot to mention that I am automating. I have been automating for 30 years now, and I don't need all this setup, installation, and so. Okay. So I get Selenium. Okay. So I will get Selenium, not Playwright. We will fix that in a minute. Yeah, you can see here, find element by ID, button 1. Let's check if it's okay. And button 1, button 2, and solution. So let's check it. No, I have here, I have button 1. Okay, button 1, name, button 1, ID, button 1, yeah, as you can see. And here I have button 2, TN button 2, and check solution, ID solution, yeah. So ChatGPT must have accessed this exact page because no, here, yeah, because I have locators, control locators, actual control locators from the page. Yeah, so I could ask it for provide the script in it's in Python or it's Java. No, it's Python. Okay, so Python, my preferred language. Maybe ChatGPT preferred language too. So I could ask it to provide it with PyTest, with Playwright, with Faker, and other libraries, and provided the version of library is prior to April 2023, ChatGPT will use this library. Yeah. So as you can see, ChatGPT can write test automation script according to the steps you have provided. It's not very good with assertions. Maybe I have not thought proper prompt for the assertions. Okay, and yeah, my problem with that example is that it does not go into details when it comes to selectors. SEO-related things are missed in such way. But remember, test automation is about automating properly designed test cases. So if you're asking about SEO, about other things, first of all, you should prepare test cases. My test case is very simple. It has no assertion. It's not really a test case because it doesn't have an assertion. So most probably, if I provided more details, more steps, the script would be better. Yeah, and if you are automating not thoroughly thought out test cases, it can hurt your business. Yeah. And the question is, can ChatGPT read the contents of a link? Yes, it can. I am using a paid version of ChatGPT, by the way. So this talk may be treated as a very long and convoluted commercial of ChatGPT. Well, I am using a paid version of ChatGPT, and it has access to internet, and it reads contents of a link. Because if it didn't, this information was not provided by me. Okay, well, we can check. Use CSS locators. So let's check if it will use CSS locators. I'm not providing the locators. Okay, we have 9 minutes, more or less. So if you have questions, please ask. Yeah, meh. Okay. Okay, it's okay. It is proper CSS locator, but it's of course it's the same. Yeah, hash in CSS locators means ID. So instead of using ID, it's using CSS locator. Okay. By the way, CSS locators in Selenium are fastest, And in Python, as far as I remember, this type of locators is anyway rewritten internally into this type of locator. Okay, so this is the last slide from me. If you have any questions, please ask. Of course, you are welcome to look at my profile on LinkedIn. Actually, this QR code, is for my LinkedIn profile. It is prepared by AI as well. So
That,
if you, yeah,
Jan, that is the coolest QR code I have ever seen.
it
and
is.
it blows me away that actually works. So that is amazing. I gotta go use that on that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can Google just enter AI QR codes. So there are a couple of tools in the internet. You can provide your picture, your photo, and use it as a basis of QR code.
So is that DALL-E or is that something else that's generating that for you?
What?
Is it DALL-E from ChatGPT?
No. It was not Jolly. It was, I think, it was some tool derived from DALL-E, but it was not DALL-E. I don't remember.
No problem.
I don't remember the tool. I just looked it up in the internet. So
we went and we go and Google it. ChatGPT hasn't done everything yet, so that's cool.
okay,
Google
I have. If I have a time, I have a question about example with XPath. So there are people who are using XPath. Okay, brave. No. Actually, it was for a long time. It was my preferred way because XPath is the most versatile locator tool in Selenium. Okay, we'll see. I don't think it will be better than CSS, but we'll see.
Can you share your screen one more time?
Okay. So can moderator show my screen? Because I am sharing it. But yeah,
thank
good.
you.
Thank you very much. Use XPath locators, but not based on ID. Let's see. Maybe XPath are too hard for it. There is a question in the meantime: is there a way we could integrate ChatGPT with our test automation code, or if we could build on ChatGPT specific? You could do it in two ways. First is explore ChatGPTs, so you can write or prepare actually your own chat based on ChatGPT. You can upload any document on preparing through this option. So, for example, you can put some style guides, code documentation, and then basing on its own knowledge, LLM model, and your documentation, it will prepare answers. So, okay, more or less, it's okay. So not ID, but text equals B1, text equals B2. Good. It's probably okay. Yeah, text equals. I am not very convinced that it will work because we have text B1 and B2. But getting back to incorporating ChatGPT in your tools, the other way, what actually we are doing in our company is using API of ChatGPT. ChatGPT has API. You can use it through, it's called Sandbox, Playground. playground. Try ChatGPT Playground. Even if in a free version you can use it. ChatGPT Playground is www interface for the API, but using, for example, LangChain library, you can use ChatGPT API or open. It will not be ChatGPT anymore, because ChatGPT is chat interface to API. So you will have in-depth interface to OpenAI APIs, and you can combine it with through LangChain library with your Python tools and Python code actually.
Excellent.
So yeah, we are trying to prepare a tool not for test automation but for test case design, basing on test software requirements. So you upload your requirements, and then basing on your requirements, tool will prepare test cases.
Great, thank you. I am really curious to play around with anti-CAPTCHA that you have there. Everyone listening on the session, I went and found the link that Jan was using as an example. I posted in our chat there. So I am always playing around with some sort of sandbox. If anyone, a little self-promotion, if anyone wants to play around with another sandbox and toss automation, candymapper.com is the one that I run out there. And has all sorts of cool stuff, including trying to log in with user credentials and set up an account. Jan, it has been a real pleasure. I love live demos. You are the kind of guy that I love watching and seeing things go. And I'm going to go find that link for that really cool QR code. I really appreciate your time that you spent with us, Jan.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.